Hello, good people. Welcome to the inaugural broadcast of Band Stuff with Mark, the program where I get to talk and you don't. In today's episode, I want to update everybody on the status of our song suggestion and polling project to get everybody up to speed, let you know where we're at, what's working, what's not, and what we need to do moving forward. It's a great little exercise, and let's keep it going. I also want to walk through quickly the form itself and just show you exactly what to do and what to not do, really. Make sure everybody's clear on that so there's no mistakes which really screw up the numbers and everything. So it'll be quick, I hope. But the good news is we've started to add a bunch of new songs lately, right? Which is great. So let's keep that going, and this helps. And but let's get it really focused so we know what we're doing. The other good news is there's a lot of songs being suggested on the list as well, which is great. You know, the more possibilities we have, the more chances of finding those nuggets we'll have. So anyway, everything is good. I'm going to go over to the screen share here now and walk through what you need to do. Okay, so this is the home page of our Google Drive, right? So first thing you do is you open this. Very important. These first three, individual polls, song polling template, and poll results, you can open them, but don't do anything in these, please, because this screws up everything. So everything is kind of linked to this one main form page that you all know. So don't do anything in there, just do this one that says start here. So if we open this, you all know what it looks like. Couple of things to look at. Only vote once. Please only vote once. Really important. If you vote 2 times, it screws up the averages, obviously. And I have to manually go in and delete one of your sets of answers. So only vote once. This is where you go, obviously, to access the poll itself. Please note that I have to create these polls one by one for each suggestion, so they may not appear right away. Right now, they're all up to date, so there's polls for every song. So this is where you go to answer the questions. Remember, only do it once. And when you do a poll, let's just pick this one randomly here. Obviously, you've got to go through, answer all the questions. You can add some comments at the bottom if you want. Very important, hit submit at the end, right? So that way your answers get logged. If you're looking at a poll and you don't know if you've answered it or not, based on these check boxes, you can always go to the results page, right? So in this one, it looks like Sammy hasn't voted on this one, but we'll look at the actual results and see what that tells us. Stand by. Sorry for the internet. So now you can see Bob voted twice. Monty voted, I voted, Steve, and Jerry. There's no Sammy. And Bob voted twice. So I had to go in and delete one set of Bob's answers. So that's one way you can see whether you've voted or not. Back to here. So these check boxes, really important. Please don't check it until you have voted, right? Check the box when you've done the poll. Doesn't mean you've just listened to the song or whatever. And please don't forget to check it as soon as you've done the poll. The reason is I have to manually add these final scores. I'll show you where they come from after. But I manually add them in. You can see is if all 6 of us haven't voted, I'm not adding in the total yet. So everybody's got to vote, so it's totally fair. Otherwise, your vote's not going to count. So that's why I'm looking for these check boxes. So please don't do it until you've voted, and please don't forget to do it. And as soon as I see 6, then I go into, I'll show you right here, the poll results page, which you can look at, but you know, don't change anything because it all ties back. But now I can, this is what I have to do. I have to say how many votes, how many votes were cast. If I make it 3, that changes the final score. But I have 6 votes on this particular song. It looks like Monty voted twice, so you can see I deleted her second set of answers here, just to make it fair. So we've got 6 votes, and the total comes out to 4.13. I take that number, and I write it in manually here, or whatever song it was, this one, right? So very important that everybody does every poll, and everybody does these check boxes, and then we'll keep up with it. And the results, you can always look at these. It shows you a lot. Obviously, you can see all the comments, but the score is what we're really after at this point. The other thing is, as you know, anything over a 4, I've been putting in red. It's an arbitrary number, but it seems to weed out the less popular songs. What I've also done down here at the bottom, I've created a second sheet where I've just put the songs that are over 4. So you can see that list. We're now down to 12 songs, up to 12 songs. So that's good. That's a good little pool to draw from. So you can look at that. I'll try to keep that updated as well. So that's how to use that form. There was something else I was going to show you. Sorry, it was back at the No Name Band on the home page. In this song and set list, as it is related to our polls, I just want to go through this. So these are all the songs we know. These are the ones we had kind of decided we were going to learn, and that was based on our scorecards in the polls, although this one came out of nowhere. Something's got a hold of me. What I wanted, so it's up to us to take these songs. I think we decided we were going to move 2001 out of the set list, and we can go through the rest of them. We already have some of them indicated here, but I was just going to point out this is not where we put song suggestions. So I'm not sure who put these here, but those would go in the other form, and then we can vote on it. And if we decide we want to learn it, we can add it there. Just want to point that out. And that's about it. So thanks for watching. I'm going to sign off now, and we'll see how this video turns out. So it's been great, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.